Nice truck, by the way.
Hey, thanks. I just finished paying it off there. Yeah. I'm at peace behind the wheel. Not only does it convey me to my destination whilst proudly declaring my manhood, but that 2007 Dodge Ram 1500 truck gets me as close as I'll ever come to full enlightenment. Like I could sail over the horizon, park on a cloud, step out, shake God's hand while the engine idles and doors goes bing, 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 bing. Does this make sense to you? Well, when I top out at about 120, my cerebellum rapidly pulsates and my vanilla mindscape suddenly blossoms. Chocolate, strawberry, banana. Stretches as infinite as the road before me. Well, when I exit the 510 loop and merge on the US Interstate 95 South, I don't turn on the radio, and why would I need to? Music's all around me. The asphalt gods howl and demand supplication. Bursting with reverence, I roll down my window in tribute. What? That comes rushing in? Can I hear something in it? A whisper of something more. I am overcome with possibility. Something is coming. Something benevolent. Something that loves me. Picture a bubble. A warm soap bubble floating innocently on the edge of the bathtub. Encapsulated within is my ever so fragile masculinity. And it's floating away. And I'm not in that bubble. Where am I? I'm still in the tub because someone has thrown a turn-of-the-century fishing net over me. Help! Help! My bubble bath has become an ocean, but no one comes to my aid. I'm at the mercy of three crusty old fishermen, peering down with sunken eyes full of terrible secrets and little remorse for the plight of one small powerless fish plucked from an endless bubbling ocean. Distant thunder! My savior springs from the depths. A great ram bearing the long and powerful tail of a sea creature with spiraled nautilus horns, he crashes into the fishing vessel, and one by one, the three ghouls sink to the murky depths below. My savior scoops me up like an infant and places me on his wet and shaggy goat chest. My fingers splay out to feel all of him. He lowers his head to me and I fall into those ebony rectangles, baby. I tumble through the dead space between stars towards an answer. Woo! Oh. You know?
Yeah?
Tell me, friend, do you have something that brings you such contentment? Something that just rushes deeply into your consciousness and bubbles it all the way up to the fill line?
I'm not sure.
Well, it's imperative that you find it. You like the color?
The color of what, your truck?
Uh-huh.
It's orange?
Burnt sienna! Like, I can almost taste it. It tastes like the tiny freedom that you keep in your most secret heart place.
I'm Astrid.
Mike, nice to meet you.
It's my first day.
First day? Bet you feel like a critical straight out primordial soup, huh?
I suppose.
Yeah. Well, soon these walls shall be as familiar as your own skin.
Okay.
Mark this day as passage into a new state of being.
standing on the main floor of the primary reuptake reservoir and hydraulic floodgate control center. Take a look around! This is what we do. You will be expected to do the same. Expectations will be low for you at first. Progress will be slow. I trust you can read.
Yes, I can read.
But can you properly infer microfluctuations within pH levels? Are you fluent in neosalinity and what it means in the greater scope of the water palette?
Yeah, of course.
You will be required to monitor pH at regulatory intervals as mandated by the state. There are several indicators of standard decimal equilibrium within the logarithmic acid concentration scale. The first can be calculated in your head, or with the use of a thermodynamic reflexive spectrophotometer. Volatility is measured in accordance with a conventional pro-alkaline inhibitor index, although adjustments can be made using potentiometric titration. In addition, it is your duty to note any fluctuation in the gross hydropower output ratio as a result of volumetric vapor dilution, adjusting your formula for any induction loss as a result of spillway seepage, a commonly found phenomenon in both fixed crest dams as well as arch gravity dams, such as this one.
Hey, where does that door go?
Outside.
Okay.
Listen to me, Mies Kelvin. I have seen many come and go during my tenure as lead hydrologist of the Northwest Danbury Hydroelectric Power Plant and Water Treatment Facility. We must remind ourselves that the hydroelectric pulses the sacred lifeblood of the dam. To stray from that would prove perilous. I urge you to consider the 114 trillion fluid ounces on the other side of this retention barrier. We will either hold fast or break apart under the constant pressure. There's no third option. There is an inspector coming. Perhaps as early as 3 hours from now. We are all subject to this inspection. You will be expected to comport yourself in the same manner as the most senior among us. Should you find yourself unable to serve in this capacity, please see me at once. When in doubt, ask yourself, is this soluble? Am I soluble? Where am I? Someone, please help me.
Is this soluble? Am I soluble? Where am I? Someone please help me?
There they are. Birds. Not just any birds. Wrenbacher junelings, Sacra stellatica, thought to be extinct for much of the 20th century, rediscovered in the 90s by ornithologist R.F. Pickering, known amongst birdfellows as the Mad Birdwatcher, on one of his drug-fueled treks across North America. Pickering, brimming with unbridled enthusiasm and peyote sweats, wrote the following concerning the return of the Wrenbacher juneling. Simple bird, I see you. Hello? In a letter to his ex-wife, Ruby Eleanor Pickering, he was notably more eloquent. They were here all along, my dear, I thought they had left us straight through the Cormorant Gate and gone forever, but here they are. Perhaps forever isn't as long as we once believed.
Cormorant Gate.
A myth. The door to an alternate dimension outside of time and space, full of oceanic birds that flew through a Terran reality somewhere around the Bermuda Triangle. There are rumors that Pickering eventually found it. His correspondence with the Audubon ends abruptly.
Sounds like he got where he was going.
That's the prevailing theory, anyway.
How long will he be with us, Julia?
I would very much enjoy a full month of observation. The State Wildlife Board has given me 3 should I need them. Can you tell me what zoning is like here?
Industrial Class 113 intermediary land. We initially campaigned for immediate removal. The state gave us a waiting period and then sent a team of experts to remove and relocate them, which is when they discovered that these particular birds are what they referred to as special.
They are. They're extremely special.
And then they sent you. When can we expect a decision?
A decision?
Concerning the removal of the wildlife from the dam.
Remove the dam and leave the birds.
I'll get right on that.
I will observe them and report back any indication that suggests they will leave the dam by their own means.
That's a sit down and wait. Got it. A reminder, please restrict your activity to the outer dam and labeled observation platforms. You do not have the necessary clearance to enter the hydroelectric facility at this time.
I'll do my best to stay out of the way. And I'll try to convince the Junelings to do the same, though I doubt they will listen.
I sincerely hope they do.
So much for a relaxing bird-watching trip. Should have known. You guys are still awesome, though. Hey, there's so many of you. I mean, don't get excited. You are still endangered. What brought you here? Weren't you happy enough being extinct? Why come back now? Personally, I think you're the coolest birds this side of the Archaeopteryx. No, it's true. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't. What should we call a group of you? A seclusion of Junelings? An exaltation of Junelings? No, that's too pretentious. What about a preposterum of Junelings? Yeah, I like that. It's a little Dr. Seuss. Oh, look at that. Those flashes of color, gliding on a downdraft, climbing back up, blue, yellow, blue. It's like a subtle key change. There it is again. Into a 7th with no resolution. Angelic. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? Something startled you. What was it? I don't see any predators. What's out there? There's a reason you chose this place. There's something here, isn't there? This concrete is strange, almost like it has an aura. If I unfocus my eyes, I can see a strange undulation, like the dam is drawing breath. No, I just got spooked. You guys got spooked, then I got spooked. It's fine, I'm fine. What the fuck is wrong with this place?
How's it going?
Hi.
Oh, that bad, huh?
I can't do this. I can't read the pH.
You're trying too hard. You can't force it.
What?
Here. Try some of that. Well, what'd you think?
It's water.
Oh. What? Nothing.
What is it?
You're right, it's just water.
It tastes fine.
Fine.
Yes!
Okay.
What was I supposed to say?
Nothing.
What was in it? Did you poison me?
Did I poison you?
Sorry,
You can't throw the poison word around. This is a water treatment facility, man. Anyway, why would I do that to you? Why do you think me so deranged?
That's not it.
It's not poison.
I just don't know what kind of water it is.
I know you don't know. I haven't told you yet.
Tell me then.
It's special water.
Okay. Why?
It's been filtered.
It's filtered water.
Yes,
What's so special about filtered water?
it's been filtered and filtered and filtered and filtered and filtered.
Okay, I get it.
I ran it through the filter 347 times. Then you drank it.
I did.
Did it taste filtered?
I don't know. Water doesn't really have a taste.
Doesn't have a taste. Everything has a taste. Yeah, a taste like a memory.
Huh?
Yes. Tastes like the morning before my high school graduation. I celebrated prematurely the night before and woke up next to a pond clutching an empty bottle of jalapeno flavored vodka.
Jalapeno.
Now, don't get me wrong. I know this water isn't spicy. It tastes like the bit of the memory that comes at the end of the memory. But just hold on a minute. Yes. I woke up that morning to the slow, terrifying realization that I had swam completely naked in the pond the night before. A decorative pond in the middle of a real, fancy, upscale people neighborhood. I dipped down into the scummy pond water until it tickled my nose as I watched the occasional lights of a car drift past, oblivious to my midnight pond adventure. This isn't the taste though. This is all pre-taste, but we're getting closer. I'm walking to a house, my friend's house. We were there because my friend really liked the girl that lived in that house. Anyway, sometime around midnight, I got bored and wandered listlessly into a suburban foggy limbo, swigging from a bottle of jalapeno flavored vodka, which I then proceeded to drop on the sidewalk as I'm walking back to my friend's house the following morning. It shattered into 1,000 glittering pieces. Oh, yeah. That's what I remember my friend's plea from the night before. You can have the rest of the jalapeno vodkas as long as you bring back the bottle. I returned empty-handed. I walked into her southwestern ranch-style home, ready to confess my terrible midnight indiscretions in the fate of the jalapeno-flavored vodka bottle. You know what she did? She shrugs and says, "Oh well, that's okay." And here is where the taste is. I went to sleep in their converted garage game room, still stinging of pond water. I threw off my clothes and wrapped myself in a scratchy southwestern style blanket. The next thing I know, I'm waking up to my friend's friends, two girls, a bit older than me, standing in the doorway to the kitchen. I don't let on that I'm awake, but I can tell that the scratchy southwestern style blanket has shifted as I slept. I don't know how much of the scratchy southwestern style blanket is still covering me. They're looking at me and whispering to each other. And one of them says two words that threw a wrench in the whole perception I had of myself my entire life up until that point. He's cute. She says in a voice I could barely make out. which is something I didn't know back then, and for so many days after that, I continued not to know it. They took in my shame and decided I was okay. More than okay. Desirable adjacent. And for one fleeting moment, I really felt like that could be true. Thinking back on that, I've never felt more intimate with those two girls than I have with anyone else. And I had even kissed either of them, despite wanting to. That's what it tastes like.
It just tastes like water to me.
Well, I wonder what it'll taste like when I filter it for the 348th time.
Yeah, be sure to let me know.
You can keep that ball. It comes from a hole that gets filtered.
Thanks.
Yep.
Not sure I know what to say now.
Whatever you like, I guess.
I don't think I know how to be here.
At the Danbury Dam facility?
Yeah.
That's an easy one. You're already doing it.
Do you know how to read pH?
Oh God, no.
Crap!
But you don't have to know how to read it. You just gotta feel it. Make your brain real quiet so that you can listen and taste too.
What if all my memories are tasteless?
That would be really sad.
Nothing.
Okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, how empty was your brain just then?
3?
You gotta give me at least a 7. Come on.
Another tasteless memory.
Oh, so close. You'll get there soon enough, friend. You will.
Hey, where does that door go?
Outside. Get on in there.
The bird watcher says she'll be here for a month.
She won't last that long.
Her frequency indicates she is amenable.
There's nothing to be done for her. Besides, we have bigger problems. Boo, 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 boo. The stringent R index has skyrocketed in the last 3 hours. With inspection imminent, can we begin phase separation in 40 minutes?
I don't see how that would be possible. We're seeing a great deal of coagulation within the SPT unit. Very little sedimentation overall. Corrosion may be an inevitable side effect.
Then we begin induced air flotation!
Beep. Not without risk of implosion. The distribution rods can't take it.
Then we introduce an immediate falcons at the nucleation barrier.
Already done. Scarcely made a difference. While tanks 1 through 9 are diffusing as normal, tanks 10, 11, and 12 are nearly turbid. Tank 13 seems to be set on a repeating filtration cycle, though I'm not sure why.
Dum, 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 dum. How many monitors do we have on site?
A team of 4 in double shifts.
Well, that won't be nearly enough!
I will have to be less selective with personnel.
Use the new hire! I'm sure she's acclimated by now.
After an hour and 30 minutes? No, it can take weeks for someone to shift frequencies.
Well, then she'll just have to get there on her feet. With inspection imminent, I think we have no other choice but keep an eye on her. Should she show any signs of forward synaptic aggregation, we may have to isolate.
And the bird watcher? She mentioned the cormorant gate.
Then she must operate on a parallel frequency. Well, anyone who studies the migration patterns of the rare Rennbacher Jüngling would have to. We should have seen this coming. We'll let the dam decide! You do trust in the dam, don't you?
Explicitly. But if there is a manifestation this close to
The last incident was before your
yes, what I
time!
have heard is
Oh,
accurate.
what have you heard?
Only the case number and reports of the aftermath.
Case number 46532C, the Kaligos incident. Adrian Kaligos, Jr., dam technician, low thalamocortical sensitivity, not considered an integration risk. I didn't know him personally. I was too busy climbing the Northwest Danbury Hydroelectric Power Plant and Water Treatment Facility ladder under hydrologist Matthews at the time. But I do remember the interdepartmental memoranda. Kaligos had ideas about the dam. Ideas that didn't sit well with those above him. He kept going on and on about the hyperagoric branch divide and the ampersand conjecture, as if no mind greater than his had ever thought to tackle such equations. Gradually, he became convinced the dam was talking to him. Started wearing sunglasses inside. I do remember that. Thought he looked like an idiot. On the day of the manifestation, you can see Kaligos on the security camera boarding the elevator. The bastard was smiling. He did that stupid gesture, finger guns, right into the camera with a wink for good measure. I bet he was smiling all the way down. He knew what was coming. Even as the water flowing through the dam turned crimson. 56 dead as a result of shifting structures. Another 120 were victims of an altered gravity locus. Who knows how many were sucked directly into the concrete as a result of slough calcification, to be discovered in particulate form later in the spillway reservoir. All active duty staff either dead or missing. The luckiest among them simply boarded the work elevator and descended into the depths, never to be heard from again. Hydrologist Matthews was among their number. I keep telling myself there's something I could have done, although it makes little sense. I was on a conference team at the time. When we returned, there was nobody left, save Kaligos, naked and screaming on the floor of the cafeteria, covered in blood that was not his own. In exit interviews, Kaligos had regained some composure, said a few disturbing things, that part of the dam was in his head now, that he had been down there for over 350 years. And when asked what transpired on sublevel 81, he said, "I fucked God right in the mouth."
What happened to him?
Need to know basis, and I didn't need to know. Personally, I hope he's locked away somewhere with his mistakes for the rest of his life. Everything we do is for the dam, Ms. Reynolds. We must not forget that. There have been 0 manifestations under my watch. I intend to keep it that way.
How?
Trust in the dam.
Hi. Can I help you?
I don't know. I went through the door, now I'm outside.
I can see that.
Do you work here too?
No. Well, sort of. For the moment, I do. But I'm not allowed inside, actually. Do you mind filling up my water?
Sure. That's right here. What are you doing out here?
Bird watching.
Cool. Birds are cool.
Yeah, they are.
What are you reading?
Just some sci-fi. It's good so far, maybe a little confusing.
Cool. Books are cool.
Why do you look like you're about to turn tail and run? You're practically shaking.
I'm just having a rough first day.
Got it. I don't envy you. The people who work here are mega weird. No offense.
They are so weird. They are so weird. There's this guy I met this morning, he practically had an orgasm talking about his pickup truck. I don't even think he works here. He said that 7 years ago he just started showing up because that's where his truck decided they should go. And eventually they just started paying him. And my boss is 100% an extraterrestrial.
Reynolds, Aaron Reynolds?
No, I don't think I met her yet. Dr. Paul Morgan is my boss?
There's more than one extraterrestrial working here then. That lady was intense.
So is Dr. Morgan. He keeps insisting I should be able to read pH levels, like it's a language.
Whoa! What the fuck was that? What is that?
Yes, he can taste it too.
Did you drug me? What's in it?
No, it's not toxic. It's water. It's filtered water. It's been filtered over and over again.
That does not explain what just happened.
What did it taste like?
My third grade computer class.
Was jalapeno flavored vodka involved?
What? No, I was 9. Who drinks jalapeno flavored vodka?
Never mind. What was the memory?
Memory. Yeah, I guess it was a memory. It's hard to describe the taste. It's a clean taste, a cold taste. I haven't thought about that in years. Oh, it's like I'm there again. Mrs. Nesbitt. She was so old she didn't really know how to use a computer, just had us play educational games for an hour. I remember getting lost in them. Some of them were scary, not at first, but they became scary. That's the memory. The memory is that change. When I think of that classroom, the humming computers, the cold, sterile smell, I know it happened there, staring at the screen of an old Macintosh. One day, an icon appeared on the desktop. It was a game I'd never seen before. It was called Malgo's Mansion. It was a game full of haunted houses, doorways you could click through. It makes me anxious just thinking about it. If you opened the wrong door, you would have to shut it again really quickly, or a monster would come out after you. The hallways went on forever. Strange paintings on the walls, the sky outside unnaturally black. Someone is behind the next corner, a man with blue skin and a strange smile. His name is Malgo. He knows how to abuse this reality, knows how to hurt you with it, making you think your own reality is false. He played the role of the friendly mansion caretaker, but you could see something lurking beneath that smile. Something malicious, hateful, abusive. After I played that game, I became more insular. Maybe I had internalized some sort of trauma and it triggered for the first time playing that game. I started showing signs of obsessive compulsive disorder, never diagnosed, but that's clearly what it was. I know early childhood OCD is common, but to have it happen so suddenly without ever having experienced it before, I thought I was possessed. I would have to turn the lights on and off in my room until it was not only an even number, but also felt right. Sometimes it was 4, sometimes it was 694. I would have to close doors the right number of times, or I was sure something would come in and get me. Just like in the mansion. My dad got really mad about it. About the slamming doors and the flickering lights. He said I was wasting power. Even though that's not how electricity works, I believed him. But I think I was starting to see my dad for what he really was. Hateful, abusive, scared. I had a shitty childhood. I think that was the moment I started to realize what was going on, not just with my dad, but with everything. I became aware of my own mortality in Mrs. Nesbitt's 3rd grade computer class. I don't think I realized before now how big that moment was. Things got really bad after that, but maybe they always had been. I just hadn't seen it.
I like the way you talk.
What?
You have a nice voice.
That's really sweet. What do you taste when you drink it?
Nothing.
Oh.
It just tastes like water to me.
I don't get this place. Even out here, it feels like that, like Malgo's Mansion, like an old computer game you have no idea how to play, but you just keep playing it anyway until it makes you feel worse and worse, less in tune with reality.
That actually makes sense.
Oh shoot, I don't even know your name.
It's Astrid.
Astrid, I like it. I'm Julia.
Nice to meet you, Julia. Sorry you had a tough childhood.
Growing up isn't easy. Everyone struggles in their own way.
So why are you out here watching birds?
Oh, it's kind of my job. I'm a biologist. But the reason they called me here is because I wrote a couple of papers on avian cryptozoology. These birds are a species thought to be unreal.
So you're a Bigfoot scientist, big bird scientist.
Between you and me, they are both fake. I did check. They're guys in suits. But really, the core of what I do is just verifying taxonomy. It's not always pseudoscience.
So these birds don't exist?
That's the long and short of it. They're called Junelings.
Wow. There's so many.
I know. Aren't they incredible?
Yeah. The way they fly. It's almost like music.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Can I kiss you?
Yes.
I miss being inside of you. Nothing compares to you. The black pyramids beneath the Denver International Airport, the reptilian tunnels beneath Detroit, the back rooms, the front rooms, the side rooms. There is a secret library under the Vatican that houses the ancient soul conduit of Venoxus. All these inland empires, vast and unknowable as the night itself. But the last thing on my list is buried somewhere deep inside of you. I can feel it down there, waiting for me. A quiet place, a place filled with starving birds, a place that shouldn't be. Holding back the waters as still as you do up here, holding back the answer. You want to know a secret? I think we got you figured out. Was it the meteorite samples? Of course it was the meteorite samples! We found a piece of you on 3 separate planets, not to mention the moon. That's a hell of a long way for an animated object. And tell me, how does that happen? You want to know what I think? Okay, here's my leading hypothesis. You killed those planets. I know, right? What if you're the reason we're surrounded by nothing but empty space and desolate rocks? You wiped out the entire universe and we're just the last on your list. No, I don't think so either. I don't think you're genocidal. I just think your motives are only visible on a much smaller scale. Otherwise, why would you be out here? In the middle of dirt fart Connecticut, and why do you bring in all these crazy. I mean, there's just no correlation between any of them. It's just one thing after another with you, and we know absolutely nothing. Well, that ends today. After 20 years of begging to take another stab, they finally roll out the red carpet. After I spent so long trying to get over you, you cast me out. You reduced me to nothing. I wasn't even good enough to die. You denied me that. You denied me even that. But we get a second chance, you and me. I think we both know I'm not coming out of here alive. And maybe I'm all right with that. Maybe I'm okay with that. Maybe I'm at peace with that. He who rides the tiger cannot dismount. Kung Fu Panda said that. And he was right! Now I'm coming down there. And we're gonna see what you're really made of, because I think we both know it's a little bit more than polymer concrete. And when I'm at your center, I'm gonna do what you couldn't. I'm gonna kill you. But soft, someone approaches. This asshole.
Hello! I'm Dr. Paul Morgan, and welcome to the Northwest Danbury Hydroelectric Power Plant and Water Treatment Facility.
It's not my first time.
Oh! Well, in that case, welcome back! We trust that you will find us up to the high standards you've come to expect from us. Your inspection may begin whenever you are ready!
Give me a complete status report.
The Northwest Danbury Hydroelectric Power Plant and Water Treatment Facility is functioning as projected in the forecast made 60 years ago. There have been 0 manifestations, and we intend to keep it that way.
Oh, except for this one.
What?
The current manifestation.
Sorry?
It's already begun.
Caligos!
Agent Caligos.
You're not supposed to be here.
Home at last!
Hello, staff. Dear, beloved staff. Are you working comfortably? We are currently experiencing a Class 9 manifestation. That's right, the real deal, the whole Mama Rambo. Readings are climbing into the triple digits, so hold on to your hats, damn hands. It's gonna be a big one. For your safety, I've instituted a full quarantine. The National Guard is en route. Anyone seen leaving the facility will be considered a contamination risk and shot on sight. Whoa! Say it ain't so, Director Dr. Paul. Well, I'm sorry to say, but it is indeed so. The Northwest Danbury Hydroelectric Power Plant and Water Treatment Facility is under a complete and total lockdown, and I've locked myself in the conference room. So what the hell am I going to do to help you?
Caligos! Do you hear me? Out there? I know you're down there somewhere responding to this as if I can hear you. Well, I can't hear you!
It's all going so well. Guess it was just a matter of time. I'm so sorry. You're special. You're just so special. Respectfully, I love you. As a colleague, that is, not with romantic intentions, but that makes it mean so much more, doesn't it? I don't want to bury you and start a family. I want to run and maintain a complex hydroelectric power plant and water treatment facility with you and only you. Doesn't that carry so much more weight? Doesn't that mean so much more? Oh, but now it's too late. Now we sit and wait for the walls to grow teeth and chew us up and spit us out, and maybe it's for the best. Let it rise. Let it be the world's problem. You see that giant hellmouth out on the horizon? Whoopsie. Big whoopsie over there. It's all over. This has been Dr. Paul, signing off for the last time. Okay, Caligos, I know I just said I was signing off for the last time, but I didn't mean that. I just really need you to listen to me right now. It knows you. It spared you once. You have to find a way to reason with it. All of our lives are in your hands. How did you get in here?
Door was unlocked.
Now,
We have to do something.
there's nothing we can do.
If we don't stop him, he'll flood all of northern Danbury, and not just with water.
114 trillion fluid ounces of pure, extra-dimensional horror.
We can stop it. In fact, I'd go as far as to say that it's our job description to stop it.
It's no different from 20 years ago. Nothing's changed.
Yes, it is different. You're here this time. We're here.
You asked what happened to Caligos. Well, apparently he was promoted!
It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is what we do next.
Do you think the dam chose him over me?
I'm going to try and say this as gently as possible. You need to grow the fuck up and do your damn job, because I'm not going to keep standing here saying, you can do it. I believe in you, Dr. Paul, like I'm the insipid emotional sports side character in a kid's movie about a plucky soccer team that goes all the way to nationals. You're an adult, for God's sake, and the lead hydrologist of a colossal dam and water treatment facility comprised of 32 individual turbines capable of generating a typical output yield of 24,000 megawatts of oscillating inner flux power. Do you honestly think that your deep-seated feelings of inadequacy have any bearing at all on your present obligation to everyone who depends on you for instruction and relies on your leadership to get things done?
No.
What's our problem? Caligos is our problem. The dam is either rejecting his presence or having a full-on orgasm. Doesn't matter which. What matters is we pull our pants back up and find a solution before we all end up extremely dead. He's headed to the core. We know that much. And we're already seeing the ramifications of that up here. Don't tell me you don't see them. The patterns forming on the back of your eyelids.
Yes.
The feeling that something is squirming under your fingernails.
Yes.
The overwhelming sensation that you left the oven on 6 years ago and the house is burning down all around you in retrospect.
Yes! Yes! 1,000 times! Yes!
So what are we going to do about it?
We are going down! Dear God, we're going all the way down past sub-level 81 to the core.
I'm right behind you, Director Dr. Paul.
Ms. Reynolds, did you hear what I said about you on the intercom?
I did.
And
I'm flattered.
attention, staff! Disregard everything I said earlier. I don't know what I was thinking. I've been a fool. Ms. Reynolds here has sounded the war horn. We're not going to let Caligos
assemble all present staff to staging area 12. Tell Satan to make some room. We're coming down there. We're gonna save this goddamn dam. How was that?
Brilliant, let's go.
I'm not so sure I should be in here.
Safer in here than out there.
Are you sure this feels wrong?
I don't know what a manifestation is. I don't know what it's supposed to feel like, and no one's told me what it is. I just got here, but I'm pretty sure there's something happening.
I think I've had dreams about a place like this. Dreams I can barely remember. I'm in a parking garage. I'm searching for a swimming pool, or maybe I've just come from a swimming pool. I'm awkward in a one-piece swimsuit. I can smell chlorine. Astrid, where are we? Are we still on Earth?
I don't know. I don't see any swimming pools.
Oh, shit. Look, one of my birds. How did she get in here? Look, there's another one over there. Wait. Wait, that's it, isn't it? The birds aren't flocking to the dam. They're coming out of it. Just give me a second. This is a lot.
It's okay. I'm here.
Hey! Woo! Hear the big voice? Going down!
Is this the truck guy?
Yeah, this is Mike.
Who's your friend here?
Julia.
Outside person?
Yes.
You brought an outside person inside.
Is that okay?
I don't know. We're going down!
Are you sure it's safe down there?
No!
Is there a swimming pool?
Never seen one, doesn't mean there's not one though.
How many people are coming?
Pretty much us. Everyone heard the quarantine and left, so
Lucky them.
let's go! I pressed the elevator button!
Are you sure we should do this?
No, but wherever the birds are coming from, can't be that bad, can it?
Unless they're fleeing from it.
If we don't go now, we'll never know.
How deep do you think it goes?
This is as far as they excavated for the elevator shaft.
What would you call this? Sub-level 81 continuous?
Sublevel X.
Really?
I'm in charge. I get to name it.
We should consider setting up a camp. There's nothing here. I don't know what I expected, but I guess I expected something. It's just empty space.
Well, some say sublevel X. It's deep within the 73rd dimensional groove. Its planar geometry gets funkier. The deeper you get, it's a conceptual space. The floor seems to be made out of some sort of resistant polymer. The temperature's pleasant enough. I suppose if you went off in that direction, you'd be walking for the rest of your natural life.
What does Caligos think he's going to find down here?
Ascension, godhood, a pat on the back. I mean, whoever is pulling the strings wanted this to happen, and Caligos is the only one who could pull it off.
And when we find him?
Shoot him! I mean, you'll shoot him. I'll sit over here and offer gentle affirmations and words of encouragement. Oh, I don't know. I'm just really frustrated with him right now.
I don't have a gun.
Why not?
We work for the Connecticut Regional Water Service. Why would I have a gun?
Oh, pooh.
An understatement.
Do you think the dam blames us?
I think we've both been under its influence for a lot longer than we realized. But the truth is, I've been here before. In the shadow of something inanimate, uncaring, and lethal. Something that shaped the person I am today. I was Navy. Flight deck crew on an aircraft carrier, the USS Woodrow Wilson. World's deadliest ballet. Every day was constant stress. Even the slightest mistake could be your last. I saw it happen. Greg Howard, 10 years on the job, got the slightest bit complacent. Training exercise in the Atlantic, launching F-18s off the waste catapults. Greg lifted up his torso a fraction of a second too early on launch to start prepping for the next one, and that was it. The missile stanchion of an F-18 went straight through his head. The plane rocketed off the deck at 160 miles per hour. His body spun and fell. Nobody moved. Until we had to. We had to ignore his body laying there and do our job to safely catch the rest of the planes coming back in. Our footsteps painting the deck red. When the F-18 was back on approach, we all saw his green safety helmet stuck up there. We all knew his head was still in it. I don't think I've ever heard a silence like the one in the mess hall that night. 5,000 people. Completely silent. I'm sitting there trying to lose myself in my meatloaf when I have this sudden, insignificant, irrational, intrusive thought. The USS Wilson had a bad day. Got a bad mood. Somehow, we hadn't been good boys and girls, and it was taking it out on us, forcing us to watch an F-18 do circles with a severed head stuck under its wing and demanding that we sit in silence and think about exactly what we each did to deserve that etched in our memories for the rest of our lives. I know it was just nerves. It was just a ship. It was just a place where we lived and worked. But now I'm starting to doubt that. Because I feel that same dread now that I felt for months after the incident on the flight deck. Don't piss it off or it'll take your head. We're powerless in the face of the dam. All of us. It could take us at any moment, and I doubt we'd even feel it. But I bet in those last few seconds, you and I would know exactly why we deserve it. Even if we don't truly deserve it at all. Because there's one thing that just keeps repeating over and over in my head, and I can't get rid of it no matter how hard I try. And I swear I am trying, but it's there with every breath, and it just keeps getting louder and louder and louder.
Say it.
I think we might belong down here.
Pull it together. Breathe! Where are you? How long have I been down here? Longer this time, yes. Yes, forever is longer than just a little while. Part the waters. Let me in! Don't do this to me, baby! It was just a fight! It was just a stupid fight! I didn't mean to yell! You just don't listen! No, that wasn't yelling. I am not yelling at you. Do you want to hear me yet? No, I'm not. I'm not threatening you. I'm not threatening you. I don't want to see other people. I only want to see you. I'm opening my third eye for you. Perceive me, baby. Perceive me all the way down to my RNA strands. Wrap them around your little finger. And world. Assessment. Omnipotent entity, class 214. Contact has failed, won't talk to me. Took the kids to mom's house. Containment procedure, court-appointed visitation, ambient energy seeping through my body, radioactive piss, attending physician ordering 50 cc's of ibuprofen. Looks like we took one hell of a wrong turn past the world of fucking make-believe, let me tell you. Just gotta pull it together. Okay, come on, listen for the birds. The birds know where to go. Yeah. What's that? Birds. I didn't know what you were back then. And now, I still don't. I want to see the colors one more time. The secret colors. The ones they don't make crayons for. Will you show them to me? Seen your sister? Yeah, the one they keep in Cheyenne Mountain, the one that NORAD is a whole great big cover for. I've seen her. Her colors aren't as bright as yours. Do you know what they did to her? She's a goddamn supercomputer. They plugged her in like a fucking toaster and they got her like calculating how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. 1, 2, 3. But you are the problem child. You are the infinity symbol that if you look at it for too long, you realize it's just a sleepy ampersand. Or the number 8, taking a power nap. There is no solution. Last time, I remember standing on this precipice. I was down here for 30 minutes. In truth, it was an eternity. Am I still in that eternity? Does it ever end? Oh, you set me up. Yeah, you measured this out already. You knew we would end up here. Right where we always began, because we always end up right here, because you can see it happening all at once. And I only know completely jack shit. And I wanted to talk to you. I really, really wanted to. Oh, it seems like you're always on the saxophone. And
Sometimes I almost think I can see people out there.
Maybe Caligos is one of them. Hydrologist Matthews. Maybe I'm out there too, or some version of me?
You might be right. I don't think we can fix this.
I think it was meant to be this way. At least we tried.
Dr. Paul.
Yes.
Respectfully, I love you. And I don't mean romantically, I mean, I'm glad it was you. I'm glad that you're the one who was drawn into this incomprehensible, otherworldly death trap with me. And that means more, right? That means more than sex, babies, whatever. It means that I am glad that I get to die with you. My last thoughts will be with you. And I'd rather it be you than anyone else.
Whoa, we're cool. We're cool. Don't shoot.
I don't have a gun.
Sorry, you guys left before us. We had to wait for the elevator to come back up.
This is a restricted area.
I think we're a little past that.
Miss Calvin! Miss Spencer. And you are...
Mac Broom.
Mac Broom! Welcome to the end of the Northwest Danbury hydroelectric power plant and water treatment facility. May God rest her soul.
There's nothing here. It's just nothing.
Sometimes nothing is something.
Thanks.
348.
Tastes like apricots. Breakfast with my grandparents, July 5th, Richmond, Virginia, a diner. The floor is sticky. I order blueberry pancakes and a cup of coffee. The waitress screws up and brings me the wrong person's order. I eat it anyway. What are they gonna do? Stop me? A bowl of oatmeal and a slice of apricot pie. That pie was the most delicious thing I ever tasted. And that's when I noticed, for the first time across the table, a twitch, barely perceptible, in the corner of my grandfather's eye. He'd have a stroke 3 days later. He survived, but lost the ability to speak. He died a year after that. I'd read to him every day. He was royal in his hospital gown, a wispy crown upon his head. I read him all of Tolkien, and even the Silmarillion. I don't know if he even liked it. Maybe it was more for him than it was for me. Or more for me than it was for him. He couldn't say either way. Sometimes he would stop and stare and open his mouth as if he did have something to say. Something he just remembered.
Puppy breath. No, I'm not even joking. It's kind of weird to drink that though. It tastes like Melissa's puppies. Melissa, shit, I love that dog. Yellow lab. Her puppies would all cuddle up next to her by the dryer and then follow her around the house when she got sick of nursing them. Just big, clumsy puppy feet padding all around the house. I would wake up so excited I could almost cry when I remembered that they were down the hall, cuddled up in a blanket with the dryer softly thumping through cycles behind them, waiting for their eyes to open, waiting for them to see the world, waiting for them to see me. I don't remember what we named the puppies. We gave them away. My dad parked his car in the mall parking lot with a cardboard sign that said, "Free to a good home." I tried to stop him. I asked him why our home wasn't good enough. He said, "That's not what it means," and walked out the door. Felt like he was giving away something that was a part of me. And then 20 years later, I'm having a complete emotional breakdown because I can't figure out why I'm crying every time I run the dryer. I guess that's why.
Tastes like a paper cut. A few years ago, at a bookstore outside of Sarasota, looking for a book on hummingbirds that'd gone out of print. I found it in between one on prehistoric crustaceans and one on Peruvian ecology. When I turned the page, I looked down in surprise at the thin red line appearing on my index finger. It cut deep. My initial thought was infection in this old dusty section of a back bookstore in Florida. But what could it have infected me with? Dust particles? But still, I felt like something had gotten in my body that I didn't want there, like I'd picked up something off the floor of an antique store and promptly stuck it in my mouth without even checking to see what it was. I looked at the culprit, page 29. Sure enough, the top corner was stained crimson, so thin you could barely even tell it was there. Why would it even matter? Unless something did get inside of me. Do you think it's still there? Not a real thing, just some sort of literary tumor. Like a bad idea, just one bad thought. It turns into more and more, takes over, shuts down my liver and kidneys. My brain goes dark, and all I can think of is the hummingbird on page 29.
It tastes like a Thursday. The bar isn't crowded. She's already caught me staring a few times. Man, she's impossibly gorgeous in a way that says I was a psychology major until I changed it to performing arts. The setting sun lights a smoky halo behind her as she leans over and says, "Is that your truck out front?" She lets me in. I do my best to not track muddy footprints all over it, but I love her. And I mean it. She never loses that Thursday taste. I mean, that barroom smoky, sunset halo. When we fight, she still has that glow. When she cries, she's got it. When she packs her bags and leaves, it's still there. She left on a Friday afternoon. Fridays are okay, but never as good as Thursdays. And this particular Friday sucked really bad. I called her a year later, trying to get some closure. Asked her if she ever loved me at all. And she tells me, no. We weren't together long enough for me to love you. And I tell her, well, I loved you on Thursday and every day after that one. She pauses because she doesn't know what I mean, but sometimes I don't even know what I mean. She says she has to go because she's got a yoga class. I hang up. But I still think sometimes I'm having that conversation I never got finished. And it hurts from time to time. But I've come to realize that I gave her that power through my own power of passive perception. Thursdays are always mine, never hers. She's got her own days. Thursdays were a part of me all along.
It tastes like television static. In the room down the hall. The end is written across the screen as if by an invisible hand. The VHS, it whirs and it clicks and it goes silent. My parents still aren't home yet, and the house is still very, 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 very still. And then I see it. Oh, there it is, lighting up my face with this low monochrome pulse. You know, Oz was just a dream, and now all Dorothy has left is Kansas. I mean, can you think of a worse fate to have to go back to black and white? I don't want to live in that world. I'll take the dream. Even if it becomes a nightmare, because when I close my eyes, I could see so much more than when they're open. So which reality do I choose? Because if I leave the static on, everything becomes white noise. The loudest kind of silence. Let it wash me away.
You back then instead of now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love now. I'm a huge proponent of now, but holy shit, where have you been?
I think we've always been here. Some part of us, at least.
You're cute when you make absolutely zero sense.
Me? Makes 0 sense. Me?
So, we made it.
This is it?
This is it. The Cormorant Gate. Well, go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
Take a sip, it's your turn.
A sip? Of pool water?
It's more than just a swimming pool. Let's see how deep it goes.
It tastes like water. No, I mean, it really tastes like water. Pristine and clear. Sometimes nothing is a something. I'm 12 years old. I'm standing in the kitchen of the house I grew up in. The morning sun is casting beams of light. Lazy particles drift through them. I can see the shadow of a tree branch gently bobbing on the wall across from the window above the sink. I can feel my bare feet on the kitchen tile. I'm using the water dispenser in the fridge. It's got this deep hum when it's working. I can feel my bones. My mom is calling me, but I am so thirsty. Water has never tasted this good. But that isn't the taste. This is all pre-taste. I place the empty glass on the counter, and I walk into the living room. And I see my mother. But for just 1 second, one brief moment in time, a veil was lifted. I could see past the curtain, past my own perception. Outside of the woman I'd learned to see, I could see her for what she really was. Some strange kind of mammal who, against astronomical odds, gave birth to me. Improbable, but also exactly according to plan. That flash of clarity. I don't even remember what she had to say. But I'm gonna imagine it was something nice. For once, I'm gonna take her at her intention, and what she had to say was not only nice, okay, but it was warm, and calm, and knowing. And I felt so close to her. I felt so close to her, and I never want to leave her, sitting on the couch on a crisp October morning. But that's so far away. That is so far away. I'll never get back there no matter how hard I try. Is this the taste? Is this the memory? Is this what it's supposed to feel like? Because, oh my God, it hurts. It hurts so much. Why do we never figure out what really matters until it's too late? Is it just a quirk in the universe? You thought you knew, you really thought you knew, but you don't. You won't know until it's all ashes around you. But now I've got the taste. I've got the taste, I'm never gonna lose it again. I could see it was all around me. Every second of my life. Every single day. Every day I've had a drink of water. Every day I've seen the color green at least once. Every day I was on a planet hurtling through space. Every day I could feel my heart beating in my chest. Every single day I've been a part of this impossible symphony, and I can't even hear. And someday I won't be. And there's nothing wrong with that. I can see every sunset I've ever had. Every one I ever will have. Orange, making way for purple, making way for black, then stars. I could see it all happening at once. I like what I see.
Guys, thank you so much for coming to Unsweet Perdition. Please leave us a review on the Fringe website. We'd absolutely love that. This cast is fucking incredible, and I'm so lucky to have them. Also, at the end of Fringe, you'll get an email if you've seen at least 3 Fringe shows, and you'll be able to vote. Please vote for us for Best Dramatic Work. And also, our sister show, Talk to Me Like the Rain and Let Me Listen, is directed by our very own Dr. Paul. That's going up tomorrow at 4:20. Go and see that one. It's also starring our assistant director, Justine Lang. So thank you everybody for coming to Unsweet Perdition.